Today we're gonna test TikTok and YouTuber build hacks to see which ones work better. Now, our first build hack comes in at a letterbox or a mailbox for those of us in the USA, and this is what the hack looks like. A functional mailbox, which has some really cool uses. So I'm gonna test one YouTuber hack and then one random TikTok build hack, and we're gonna vote on which one that I like more. And at the end of the video, I'll reveal which platform has the best Minecraft build tips. Put the fence down, mailbox goes up, and then I think all we do is a pressure plate on top and then a sign on the side. We'll just write, actually, we'll just write something nice and safe on the side of this bad boy right here. And this is what it looks like. And because he says it's got the slit right here, it actually looks like a mailbox, and it does. Problem is, the thing doesn't work. So I'm gonna upgrade this right now myself, my own LoverFella flare. The Zackling spice that we're dripping on top, all right? Put a barrel underneath. Now it looks like a mailbox, but you just put the mail inside the barrel underneath. Kind of simple, kind of clean, kind of nice. But let's see what random TikTok build hack we have. Oh, it's a sword in stone using the, oh, that's creative. That's very creative. Okay, first off, I want to say the mailbox is pretty sick. So sword in stone, I don't know if you're going to be able to beat it. Here we go. Did I build that correctly? I feel like yo, leave it to me to make a one-step build incorrectly. All right, that's just how I am. No. What the heck? Upside down. How do you gotta have a full block on top of it? Man, this is a little more confusing than I thought. You gotta do it like this, all right? Then we add the torch on top of it. Okay, from a distance, as long as it's not like flaring up, that definitely looks like a sword in a stone. But the mailbox also looks pretty good. Guys, I'm gonna give the first one to Green. I'm gonna give the first one to the YouTuber team, all right? Because the sword in stone looks cool, but it doesn't do anything. All right, this should be interesting. I think this one's called the egg lamp. And look at this. Oh! You're using the dragon egg and then like honey blocks on top. It actually looks fantastic. I'm gonna make the nice blue table because like who doesn't like this wood? If you don't like it, get off this channel, right? It looks fire. Put down the egg and you gotta shift click and then it gets placed. Okay, there we go. So this is our nether themed one. Would it work as a nether themed one?
And it does.
That looks so cool. That's pretty good. The TikTok build hack is apparently a Minecraft TV. So let's take a look at this. Glass, some carpet on top of it. Off the bat, I mean, first impressions, this doesn't look great. Oh, those are supposed to be handles. Okay,
Okay.
Get a little creative here now. All right, looks like step one was to just build a big fat wall right here. All right, we got to put carpet on the roof of it. This one, I don't know how it's going to turn out. Like, I don't know. Maybe black might look a little better. Okay, now it's got a good TV feel. It's coming together. Of course, it wouldn't be a TV without a beautiful stand right in front of it that you can put all of your stuff on. All right, guys, so this is what the TV looks like. I think it's a pretty good build. I gotta go to the lamp again. I feel like the lamp's better. That's two YouTubers. It just looks cooler to me. All right, this one seems very interesting. How to build a DJ mixing machine. So yeah, if this thing doesn't function, it's gonna lose a lot of points to me, but it looks like it might. It's got the block, it's got the music, it's got the button, like it could work. It does look like a DJ stand too. All right, I'm gonna switch up the colors and see, like, is this a universal color type design or does it only work with one color? This seems like it's got like an Australian outback kind of vibe to it. So there's our basic stand right there. And then on the sides, 2 pillars and then 3 no blocks. Boom. Yo, it is literally the hardest thing to place down these right next to each other. I mean, that is not an easy thing to do. All right, I don't know if YouTube is gonna be able to beat this one. Tried to acacia it up, made like a little fence. I feel like you gotta be protected as a DJ. Let's see what the YouTubers have. Now guys, this next one is called The Robot. It sounds kind of sweet. Let's see if it looks as cool as it sounds though. All right, well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. First impressions are that is not exactly, look, it's not the best build hack I've seen in my entire life. It's a grindstone with an observer on top of it. Little robot arms on the side. I think he would look absolutely adorable with a nice little crimson hat, right? Just like that. He could open it up if he's feeling exciting. So yeah, I mean, in terms of these two, I think that's a pretty tough call, guys. Obviously the winner is gonna be the robot. I'm just kidding, guys. TikTok gets this one. I think it's 2-1. YouTube's up, but it's gonna be a close one. I like the sound of this one. We just call it the creepy creature. And this is exciting because I like creepy things, as you know. And it is creepy. Oh, that's exquisite. That is disturbing. Yes, sir. That is great. All right, guys, I'm really excited for this one. So let's get this thing built. I'm just gonna kind of go with the flow and do what feels natural to me. So I feel like I'm a pretty good monster designer at the end of the day. And so I feel confident this one's gonna come out
pretty disturbing.
Maybe like a little, maybe like a little fat body here. No, something like that is good. And then we'll make a big fat creepy head. I feel like the coral should probably be turning gray here in a second. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't know how that could not be, but he's an old man version, all right? I don't know what that is. Maybe we'll reduce that on ours. Try not to get demonetized here, folks. Okay, look at ours. It looks absolutely terrifying. It's like there's blood dripping out of his mouth, and then, I don't know what those are really, to be honest with you, but they do add a little bit of creepiness to it. I love it, I love it. Custom trees? Dude, I don't know if you're gonna beat it with a custom tree, TikTok. Y'all gotta do better than that, but let's see what it looks like. That's a good looking tree. Like, that is a good tree. So you put 2 of them here, 2 blocks, and then the sapling, and then I guess that makes a big tree. Come on now, Bessie. Oh, it did, okay. Okay, there's our angled trunk. Now, why does his appear so much more aesthetic? All right, that's fine. Let's get the leaves on here, though. All right, guys, so here is what my upgraded tree looks like. It actually looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. And as much as I like the creepy crawly dude, I'm actually gonna give this one to the tree. So I think we're tied up now. All right, let's see what our next YouTuber build hack is and see if they can reclaim the lead here because they're not doing so hot right now. Coming up next, a pedestal for your egg. So that's the build hack we got here, guys. Again, we're going kind of random to make sure it's a fair battle. That's how I feel about this one. Block another anvil and then dragon egg on top of it. But if I legitimately saw it in someone's base, I would literally think like, dude, why are you putting random blocks on top of each other? I don't know if YouTube's gonna have this one. How to build a chicken coop. This one seems really creative. Like it seems like it could actually be like a design I use. Chicken coop, let's give it a shot. You just kind of do this all the way around a circle. You're gonna have some stairs right here. Oh, this is a good way to use the new walls. So these brick walls are actually like kind of what goes up on the side. And then you've got some of these bad boys on top for the roof. So it kind of does look adorable. But as far as that inside piece goes, I think it must have been like a fence, water in it. Oh, it might have been a half slab of stairs. If we use a slab right here, we should be able to still put coral that stays alive. Frame.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's great. That's really great. Okay.
I kind of messed up this cage thing because it wasn't flat, but I've never seen a chicken cage like this before, and I like it a lot more than the egg anvil. So that means TikTok has now claimed the lead. We're back with another build today, and he is showing us a ancient debris tree. Okay, so he makes an ancient debris palm tree. Now, I don't know how I feel about this. As we say though, guys, you don't know until you try it. So let's give this thing a shot. He did something like this, and it does kind of look like wood. It literally is a log. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't even realize that it's actually like a log texture. Did anyone else notice that? And then you gotta just build the palm tree. Okay, so this is what it looks like after a little bit of finagling. I don't think that's a word around. It's really not bad, I'll be honest with you. Like, you could legitimately do this, and honestly, to flex, I would. This tree will be facing off against the Minecraft creeper face nether portal, which sounds like a pretty sweet build hack. By the way, that's the best way to do nether portal. If you don't make your nether portal hidden like that in a wall, you're crazy. Hopefully it fits into this little zone right here, but I feel like it might not. It's gonna be right underneath the other one. All right, guys, and that is what it looks like at the end. It's a very creative build. It's actually a sick design for a portal, and it kind of makes me wonder, like, what you don't want like a regular portal on your base, you know? I'm gonna have to give this one to the nether hack portal build. We're coming in with what appears to be a simple one next, guys. Wall shelves.
Oh.
Using a trapdoor. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You know what? That's pretty good. Let's do this house right here. It's like a little private. Oh, it's a bath. What is this? It made me very uncomfortable to see. Okay, how do you make what? Oh, they're like this. They're like this. Like this. Okay, so I don't think it works with every type of trapdoor. Like with this, it just looks really weird, like a laundry basket you stuck to the wall. So let's try this style. Okay, if I use a different style, it looks okay. You could still, I think, put a pot inside of it and a flower right there, and that really pulls it together more. Let's see what TikTok's got for us. All right, so this is apparently how to make a sea-themed warrior. It's a little bit different than the robot we saw previously. This one actually seems really ridiculous. Oh, using the new blocks and everything. Oh, this looks pretty juicy. Oh, that looks fire. Anvil for the feet, then a cauldron on top of the anvil, and then another anvil, and then a block of this. Like, who would have thought, like, yo, that leads to a giant, massive looking beast. So in order to make like the torch, you put down campfire on top of the hopper. All right, and then final touches are observer, obviously for the face. We're just gonna give it a little bit of a hairdo, and then some banners to just clean it up a little bit. And that is what our robot looks like. Looks fire from every angle. Well, okay, maybe, I don't know about this angle. Maybe if you put, maybe all the way around, it kind of looks more like a skirt there or something. Don't look at it from the side. So who wins this one? The freaking giant robot soldier wins, guys. The shelf's cool. The shelf I'll use more, but this one's kind of cooler. Oh, a honey barrel. Yo. That's actually amazing. I've never seen, oh my God. This is gonna be a challenging one to make because I don't know if I've ever made anything like this before. It's kind of cool. Okay, placing these barrels is literally the most annoying thing ever because you gotta shift click on them all. But that's what the beginning looks like, and then you pop on some stairs. It's not a pleasant one to make. This thing looks more like a caravan than anything else. Like, it's like the kind of thing you'd see pulled by horses, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, that sound honey makes is something else. All right, and this is what the final design looks like of the honey barrel. I'm surprised I've never seen this before because this might be my favorite one that we've seen so far today. It looks absolutely incredible. I don't think TikTok can beat this one. All right, let's see what the TikTok competition is. Coming in with a race car bed. That is a very random item for a honey barrel to be against. Oh, wait a minute. He's just putting big Tonka wheels on the side of this thing. There's a little bit more detail than I thought.
Ooh, that's not bad.
It's not good, but it's not bad. So I don't know why, but I decided I'm gonna make mine out of purple bed because it seems like kind of a cooler thing than red. Red's just too boring. The wheels are ridiculous on this thing. Look at the size of those bad boys. More of a monster truck than anything. All right, I just want to leave it like that. Call it a day. That's my bed. Apparently, he's taken this out like twice, breaking it, and then connecting that with a slab. This looks strange to me. Oh, I think I did it right. So it's like the back of the car. Oh, this looks kind of good. I just feel like it just needs some sort of a steering wheel. You know, like you need a steering wheel, and I don't know how you could integrate a steering wheel because you're using a stair in the front. If you get rid of this for something else, I mean, at that point, it looks like a mustache. You know, I just don't think you can do it. I think you got to commit without the steering wheel. But it is also actually a really good build. It came out a lot better than I thought it would. I like the car. I think it's good. It takes up too much room though, and doesn't really. There's no purpose to it. There's also no purpose to this, but this looks way cooler. This one goes to the YouTubers. That is fire. All right, this one caught my attention. It's called the Terrarium build. All right, so this is what the Terrarium looks like. Okay, so I mean, it looks kind of cool. I mean, we can build it and see how it turns out. To me, it feels like, I don't know, it kind of seems like it needs like an animal inside of it, you know? 3x3, in the middle, we'll do the platform of all of these blocks. A couple mushrooms there. And then in the corners, I think this is where our glass is gonna come from, because you can kind of get a little creative with it, which is why I like this one a lot. Although I guess with my design, there is, oh, that's actually a tight seal. That's actually a tight seal. That goes right along the border. Ooh, this is coming together. Nothing is worse, I'll tell you right now, than having to place glass panes. They just do not make it easy. You think you gotta be precise in games like Fortnite or shooters? No, you gotta be precise placing down glass. I cannot talk. So ours is gonna be a little bit shorter because in the center, I feel like this is kind of missed from the original design. You gotta go right in the center. That's gonna be a lava bucket dripping right down in there. You walk into a base and you see one of these, that is the kind of entrance to a house I want to see. Like, this is more than a terrarium. This is a living animal cage that also could be part of your base. It's like a fish tank, but for freaking humans. But coming in hot on the other side, guys, is TikTok with a katana build in Minecraft, and that's kind of exciting. So, okay, so we've seen this before. You push in the blocks into it, but so far, it doesn't look like a katana to me quite yet. Is that it? Oh! The armor stand holds it up like it's a freaking katana holder thing.
Yo, okay.
I mean, I don't really know the proper way to place them, so I'm just gonna kind of guess and make them face each other. Okay, Okay, so that's what the armor stand's gonna be on. Then we put a chain down in the side. Hey guys, make sure you place your chain first. Don't make the mistake I did, all right? 2 pushed in, and that is a functional katana stand. Oh my gosh, that is such a creative build right there. Seriously, this is sick. As much as I really like this one and feel like it's good, this is probably our closest one yet. I gotta give it to the katana because that is just such a unique design. I love it. 10 out of 10. Peace.